salt ubuntu .ls. Here I am going to use the grind parameter called OS family. OS family. Using that OS family, based on that value, I'm just going to get that grinds.get OS family. So if you see that for Ubuntu, it is Debian. Let me do it for the star. If you see that for Ubuntu, the OS family is Debian, and for CentOS, the OS family is Red Hat. Okay, based on that, I'm going to decide the package name, because we told that the package name for the Apache is different on both the operating system. Okay, so based on that, we are going to take some decision. So first, let me start with our first state file. Okay, and where exactly the state file has to be placed. Okay, that is one of the important question. Okay, that we have seen it in the master configuration file yesterday while I walked through. So this is under the file system scenario. So etc salt master. So here we had an option called file system. So this is the file root, which is by default defined on the master file. So it is expecting the state files in this directory. So /srv/salt. Okay. And if I don't define any environment, it will be using the base environment. Okay. So the salt files are expected inside this directory. Like this, we also have an option called pillar. So pillars are so the pillar also expected to be available under the SRV pillar directory. Okay, we will use them. Okay, whenever it is needed. Okay, so first let me start with writing the state file. So for that, it is expecting the file to be available in the /srv/salt. Okay, so first let me create a directory, because on the default server, so there is no .srv directory is created. Is there? Okay, fine. Then we are good. Is there? The salt directory is not there. So let us create the directory. mkdir-p/srv/salt. Let's make. So once it is done, let us start writing our first salt state file. So inside the state directory, salt directory, I am going to create a specific directory called httpd. Okay, so inside that I'm going to write the state file. It's going to be a simple state file which will install the Apache on that directory and it will start the service. Okay, so serv salt httpd. Let me make the another directory. Inside that directory, I'm going to create the state file. The extension for the state file will be SLS. Okay, and I'm going to call it as the init.sls. Salt httpd init.sls. Okay. So let me make this file. Inside the file, I'm just going to write the salt state. So this is going to use the similar instruction what we used in the module, right? So it is going to be the similar. So basically we used package.installed, right? So that is the same module I'm going to use it. Okay, and then I'm going to use the service. Okay, so the state file support commenting option. Whenever you start anything with the hash, that line will be discarded, that you can use it for commenting purpose. So first, let us use the Apache installation. And then I'm going to give a name for the resource. I would like to call this as a resource combination of resources, you can call it as a state file. Okay. Apache is the name of the resource, and it uses the YAML format. So anything inside that particular resource, I'm going to give it with the 2 spaces. So I'm going to use the module called package dot installed. Okay, and then I'm going to provide the name of the package which I want to install. Okay, and the name of the package is httpd, because I'm just going to write it only for the CentOS. For CentOS, the package name is httpd. Okay, so just note, if I don't provide the name, this package.install will try to install the package with the name Apache. Okay, so here also you can control the name of the package also, but here I'm specifically giving the name as httpd. And next is I'm going to start the service. Service. Here also I'm just going to give a name for it, httpd. Service is service dot running. For this, I'm going to provide the name of the service. Name of the service is httpd, and then I want it to be enabled on the startup. So if you remember, we have given the systemctl start and enable, right? So enable is to start the service on the reboot. So I'm just going to provide enable is. Okay. So this is a very simple state file which will install the httpd package and start the httpd service on the respective mission. So let me save this. The command to apply a state is ZOLS. CentOS.training.com and then state dot apply, and I need to provide the directory where I have the state file. So it will be under the /srv/salt, and that is the base directory we have defined in the file system. So I need to provide the directory after that. So that will be httpd. You can see that Apache package installed because these were already installed using the command line, right? Okay, only thing changed is the enabled is equal to true. I think we haven't enabled this on the mission, so that's why it is coming up. This is the content. The command to apply it on specific mission is CentOS. So this is the simple state file. You can write it to install a package and start a service. We'll go in detail about other things, but to start with, this is the good place to start.